Hello everyone, my name is Jinhye Kim, and today I'm going to be presenting about the impact of COVID-19 on educational environment, increasing the inequality between students. First, I'm going to talk about education problems caused by the COVID-19, and then we're going to move on to the solutions, and last, we're going to talk about the image of qualified we should pursue. Let's begin from the education problems caused by the COVID-19. There are so many students who received private education during the long vacation due to COVID-19. Therefore, the time available to study increased and a gap between the privileged and non-privileged in education were widened. As a result, the gap influenced on tests in schools, and students who got a lot of private education could score very well. But the problem is that test scores are directly connected to college entrances. For this, there are some people who commissions their performance assessment or homework to experts by paying stacks of money. This is largely affected when on-tech education is replacing face-to-face classes. Since students are tested by assignments, it's handed out to private educators more easily. Students who pay for more expensive education, they get more opportunity to get good scores. It is desirable for students to access their subjectivity through a variety of writings than grading only through test scores, only testing students whether they know or don't know what the student wants them to know. If students are tested with essays, they can learn and be trained about writings at school, and since the school can't focus on individual major and preferences, students begin to study that on their own. But some skeptics say that private education for essay will also increase. However, it is more efficient than before in that students have the ability to directly utilize the problem types and concepts rather than simply memorizing through private education in every single kind of subject. Then the essay tests should be implemented face-to-face at school, and that makes the tests more equal to everyone. But before that, there is a biased cognition that we have to go to university to succeed in life that needs to be changed. The society gives more opportunity to people who graduated high-ranked colleges, and that makes people to pursue greater schools, and that makes education intense and gaps widen fiercely. Thus, the cognition which gives a lot of pressure to students and parents for private education must change. Schools can help students by instructing about right writing methods and encouraging them to find their aptitude. Within the schools help to overcome this COVID-19 situation and their future, students should strive spontaneously to find out what field they want to major in. Also, they have to decide what they like and are good at and begin planning about their dreams to prepare structuredly and actively. To end this presentation, I just want to mention that the irony of the situation in this case is that you can only be aware of the problem when you're in the problem. Students who don't get the chance of private education don't even know that inequality is happening, and they are the one who are victims. The confession should come from the insider, and that is why we are talking to you about this. I really want you to consider this, and I want to suggest that why don't you be the one to change the next generations, which could be your children's future in education? The images were from Google and Vatican website.
Thank you so much for your time, and we hope our suggestion will be helpful.